Good morning. What is your name?
I'm Joel Lance. I'm a level 2 PGA instructor working at Secret Valley Golf Club in Cyprus, and that's where we'll be taking part with the lesson today.
Great. So I would like to study from you everything that you know, if I can catch it, and to study how to teach. That's very important to me, to see what is my mistakes when I'm teaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good. So explain me what I have to do.
So again, when we get into the backswing position, we're really looking to create this L shape between the shaft and the lead arm, yeah? So here, that's a good position to be in. The key now is to maintain this position for as long as possible. So down, through the swing, still maintain, and as the hands then get past the ball, then we release, yeah? So we're trying to create that lag, maintain that lag to increase the club head speed through here, yeah? And here. Okay, really important. Again, we call it extending the L. So we create this L shape between a nice strong lead arm and the shaft, and maintain through the swing and release as late as possible. Then creating lag, creating club head speed.
And what did you see when I have done it? What's the distance that I have done? What is my mistake? If it's okay.
In the first couple, we had what we call an early release. Yeah. So if I release the hands too early here, chances are I'm going to catch the mat. Yeah, and catch it heavy. Or we release early, which forces us then to step up out of the swing, and we catch it a little thin.
And then it can hit on the top of the ball.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. Also, if we're releasing early, chances are when we get to the ball, the club head's going to be closed.
Yeah.
And we're going to find it
to the left,
yeah,
of course.
Which we found a couple going left.
Right.
The ones you hit better there, probably past the 125 metre mark. Yeah, into the position. Maintain, 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 release.
But for my age, what do you think? 125 meter, it's okay?
120 up to 130 is a good distance, yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
because I want with you to reach to my target.
Yeah.
That you think that should be my target in my age.
Yeah, it's good.
It's mean not with the driver 300 meter, 250 it's enough. Okay.
Well done.
I put it like this. And okay. So, Joe. Yes. I will now teach you the way that I'm teaching. So, the first thing is called, and that's what I'm studying in the state, address. Yeah. Standing address, your back is outside a little bit. Then grip. Holding the grip like this. Like this. I'm showing you. We divide it to 5 parts. Address, grip, back swing, point of contact, and finish. Yeah. That's how we teach in America. Okay? Now, what I study from many PGA instructors, they told me, first, you put the club a little bit to the left side when you stand like this. Not to put the club straight, the fake club face straight, let him live like it was built. Yeah. Like this. And a little bit to the left. Then, to close, what was my mistake? I opened this feet. They told me no. Put it parallel to the line. This one you can open a little bit. Why? Yeah. It will be easier to go up after. And then, what I told you, I am teaching to release all the air like it's straw till the middle of the club here, club head, and to feel that my hands are released, not strong like this. And then now I'll do it again because that's the first time in this kind of place. Standing, putting. Mostly make a practice exactly like you are doing. 1, 2, Then after, no, this is not a good one, because I took my head too fast. I feel it. It went a little bit to the right. It's mean 10 degrees to the right. I want straight forward. Now it's better a little bit, I think, and I want it more straight. So now I have the feeling where it's going. Super straight. Okay. What do you say? Tell me all your remarks.
Yeah.
Before, and tell me what was your remarks.
Okay, so like we just spoke about, really important, starting position. To feel like the club head and the club face is not to the left, yeah, nice and straight, nice and centered. So the club head is pointing to the target. And then when we get to the top of the backswing, really allowing the hands to release.
Right, like this?
Yeah, that's good, yeah. So when the hands come to the low point of the swing, feel like the club head releases to the ball much earlier, yeah. And there, good. At impact then, you will see from the club head.
You like that it comes like
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. From the club head, up the shaft to the shoulder, nice straight line. Feeling like the body position, yeah, always stays behind the ball. Much better, much better. You see the difference in strike there.
See the ball.
It was very, very good, very good.
I try to be your best student, you know. Despite that I'm 70 years plus 3 months. Okay, club face straight. Again, I'm doing it like this. Going down.
Good, yeah.
And come from here. And not taking the head from the ball.
Good. It was a little.
I'm not looking.
It's okay, yeah. It was a little bit right, but it was straight. It was a little bit of a block more than a slice, which is okay. We can live with.
But I love the sound.
Yeah, great, yeah.
The sound is very nice. Okay, straight. Here. Now I'll try to bring more speed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it a little bit faster.
Just came
It
up.
comes from the
Came
head,
up a little bit, yeah.
because I tried to make something unusual.
Yeah, nice.
Wow, now I see.
Good. I'd say the carry distance there was probably about 165 metres. Then with the roll on top, getting up towards that 200 mark.
So it's very nice. It was not too much draw.
No.
And it was because we have a wind from the
Exactly,
from
yeah,
the
exactly,
west,
yeah.
from the right. Now, that's good. That's from the hands. Now, what happened to me now? I tried. No. I tried to spin. I took the ice.
So again, really trying to feel like that body stays behind the ball at impact, keeping the lead arm nice and straight.
No, that's not possible. Just try to stay behind the position.
Yeah, excellent. Really good strike.
That went even further. take even more behind. I feel.
A little more behind, a little earlier with the release of the hands as well, really trying to focus on getting that club head back to the target at impact. Yeah, good. Nice.
Doing a full swing, always.
Okay.
Try. Depends. If I'm close, I can use the pitching differently, I'll show you. But what I'm doing, I'm coming like this, and I'm not looking where the ball is flying. And I'm doing some draw like this. Up, I'm sorry. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
90 meters like this.
Good.
And they always go very close to the
hole, yeah.
To the hole. And I'm very accurate with it. Most of the time it works because I'm not looking where I'm going, doing full swing. And now when you want to show it's not working. But mostly something like that. Open a little bit the club face. See? Straight and
yeah.
going.
Good.
For example, if now I have to reach there to the green,
Yeah.
what I'm doing, shutting down a little bit here, changing the club face with this. Touch this. Coming here, and now I want where the two white
Yeah.
stones. And then I'm doing something like this. Put the club face to the place that I want to do. And then,
Yeah, good.
and that's it's going on the green.
Good.
I'll try to go like you went to the 100 meter.
Yeah, exactly. Just in that direction. Again, really maintaining that wrist angle between the wrist and the club, and allowing the hips to drive the movement forwards.
Oh. Now I have to put more power, more strength.
Good. Really nice.
Right?
Yep.
Straight.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Little hint of draw. Very nice. Well done.
Joe, what we are doing now, what we are studying now, how to teach to play with what?
So we're moving on to chipping, and we're using a 56-degree wedge, which is typically a sand wedge. Most people will have in the bag. Again, the setup basics for chipping are very similar to pitching. Stance a little narrower, yeah, not so open, no need to be too wide. Stance a little narrower, hands forward, weight onto the lead leg, yeah, weight onto the left leg. And just feeling nice and relaxed, and a nice smooth movement.
What distance now you want to reach?
So if I'm just, let's say I'm just chipping here, 5 meters in front. If I want that ball to be nice and low and release, yeah, I'm going to keep my hands forward. Ball slightly further back in the stance. Here. Yeah.
It means more spinning.
Less spinning.
Less spinning.
Less spinning. Less spinning.
Ah,
Again, if
it means less spinning.
less spinning, yes. So we want it to land and roll and release out to the flag.
Right.
If the flag is closer and we want the ball to stop and spin, then I'm going to have the ball a little bit further forwards in the stance and really allow the hands to release to create that spin.
So it's doing a draw, going up.
Yeah, it goes
and,
up, yeah,
and fall
goes
down
up,
very
spins
close
off,
to
stops
very close
yeah.
to the.
Again, the one here where we play a little bit back, we want it to roll and release forwards to the pin.
And because golf is psychologist's game, I'm from risk management,
Yeah.
I'm very frightened all the time to make the short distance with a spin because I'm not controlling so much. And
it's a difficult
with
shot and a difficult technique.
Right.
And so,
But I saw all the PGA are doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. They're the world's best players, you know, they should be doing it. We have a different options, okay, so depending on the type of shot you're trying to play, the distance to the flag, we can use something like a pitching wedge.
That's what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm using the pitching and I change it to like 9 or something like that.
And again, same setup.
I change the
Feeling
angle of
hands
attack.
nice and forward. out.
Yes,
nice
that's
and
what I'm
low,
doing.
release
And
it
I
to the
feel much better when I'm doing it with this because I have much more control.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, golf, trying to control what the club head is doing. And the more in control you feel, the better the success is going to be.
But I want to be a kind of a small PGA player. Small.
Small. Practice, 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 yeah? That's all it is. Again, you can have the techniques. So again, back of the stance, ball's going to come out a little lower. Forward in the stance and allowing the hands to release. Ball's going to come out a little higher, with a little more spin.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Okay, Joe, what I'm doing and what I'm teaching in Israel is that after you use the driver, the second club will be the 3-wood. Because with the 3-wood you can reach to 200 meters if you are very good, but mostly regular people are doing 120 and 330 meters. Mostly you use the 3-wood when the grass is shallow, not high. And a little bit different from the driver. If in the driver you put your feet like this, in the 3-wood I put a little bit inside here. Now, and correct me if I'm doing something wrong. Now I'm letting the club to stay like it was built, because some clever people, much clever than me, design something and they say don't put it like this, don't put it like this. The lip is down, it gives the option to the club to feel good in the grass, it's feeling very nice. Then what I'm doing, I try to find the middle of the club, the middle of the straight of the ball, the line of the ball, and the target. 3 points of contact, and then I stand parallel to it. Now, because somebody correct me, I'm not standing with this feet open. Try to close it a little bit, and this one will open a little bit. Then again, like in the driver, to stand in the back, and then and sometimes I can reach even 200 meters with the 3-wood. That was not so perfect shot, but I tried to correct it. No, this was not a good one, because it came from the hands. I feel what is my mistakes. I took very fast my head up. Now I'll stay down. No, let's hit on this side. I try to give a very good shot with the 3-wood. Oh,
super.
That was a very good one. Now you teach me how to teach with a 3-wood.
With the 3-wood, yeah. So as you said, that ball position is important. We don't want to be as far forward as the driver. We don't want to be centred like the irons. Again, just left of centre. What's really important, people try to treat it like a driver. Now it's not possible to hit up on this ball. You can't do it when the ball's on the net. If I try to hit up on it, I'm just going to top. Yeah? So we're trying to strike this a little more down and a little more neutral. Yeah? So really trying to be nice and clean, keeping the club close to the ground at impact. Yeah?
Very nice.
Again. Take away, feeling like the club stays nice and close to the ground. We don't want to get too high like we do with the irons, yeah? We're not trying to get up here. We don't want to be striking steep. A nice shallow swing. 1, 2.
That was not so good, but
Good. Hands are really slippery.
yes.
Again. Nice and balanced. Ball position good. Forward, keeping the head nice and still.
Wow. That was more than 200 meters.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and again, like everything with golf, the setup is always very, very important, and having a good, clear idea of what you're trying to achieve with the swing and the movements and the motions is really, really important. Again, ball forward, and nice and still, trying to keep the club close to the ground and delivering it back nice and shallow. Really important with the 3-wood. It's a difficult club to hit. Some people don't like to use it off the ground, but it's a great tool to have in the bag for longer holes, the par 5s, things like that.
That was too shallow,
Little low.
too low,
Little low.
little low, yeah.
Yeah?
But very nice. Okay. Reaching now almost to the end of the lesson, right? Almost. So we are reaching to the 3 hybrid. 3 hybrid is one of my favorite club in golf. Why? It's very compensate. If you are in the middle of a grass, high grass in the court, you can use it for longer distance. As example, 150, 140 meter. That's what I'm doing. From 125, 130, and I need more distance from this, like 150, I can use this one. And why it compensate? Because it can give me kind of a feeling that I can hit it from different problems, even from a sand. Sometimes I like to still in the sand or the irons, but if I'm in a second shot and I cannot use the 3-wood, I will use the 3 hybrid. And then it reduces me the distance to reach to GIR, green in regulation, because in the first shot maybe I make 150, 180 meter, the second with this one another 120, so I'm almost the third shot on the green. Yeah. That's the idea. So what I'm doing with this one, a little bit to the left, because it's designed like this, stand like this, and again, it's different from the driver, but it's a very special, and if it's good shot, it will go for long distance.
Yeah, good strike.
It went a little bit to the right. Now it's good, this one. See? Nice. Sometimes when you are in a in par 3, I can put it on small, higher tee and use it, and it go up next to the flag. Okay, now we speak about the 3 hybrid.
3 hybrids. So the biggest thing with the hybrids, it looks more like a wood than it does an iron. But we need to treat it just like any long iron. Yeah, so we're still trying to make the same swing that we do with the 5 iron or the 4 iron, the 6, anything, yeah? So again, getting into that position, that L shape where we have the shaft and the lead arm, and really delaying that release, yeah? To try to create lag, to create club head speed, and still making that downward strike, yeah?
Wow!
Your favourite club, it's my favourite club.
Wow! You finish all the court. It's reached to the end.
But again,
what you have to tell the company to enlarge your court, to lengthen the driver range.
Again, like you said, it's a club that's very forgiving, can be used in lots of different situations, so from the rough, from the fairways. It's a club that I personally always feel like I can manipulate well to make shape, so try to play a fade.
Wow! A fade to the left, yes.
Fade to the left.
Wow.
Again.
Fade to the right.
Yeah. So
wow.
Again, they're a very versatile club.
Right.
Yeah, very versatile.
I think that it's part of your body, this club.
Yeah, like
I feel it.
I had this club for 8 years. But again,
I feel it.
To set up, ball position slightly left of centre, again like we would treat any long iron, still trying to make that downward strike, yeah, really important. We're not trying to whip this ball up the surface. We still want to make a nice downward strike.
Yeah.
Yeah?
How old are you, Joe?
37.
37?
38 in October, yeah.
Wow, so the difference between of us is about 30 years almost, even more.
Yeah.
Wow, super.
Good.
Now I understand why you hit such a distance. Super.
Many years practice,
Many.
practice, lots of playing, lots of hours.
You study from when you was very young, a boy?
No, probably in my around 20 years old, so 15,
Wow.
17 years ago, something like that.
Very nice.
And again, opportunity is a big thing with golf. You know, if you have the opportunity to play and practice like I did, you can progress quickly and you can get to a really good standard.
In the PGA tournament, did you
No.
travel around the world?
No. I've done some small pro-am tournaments and things like that. Never actually on tour or anything, but it's been good.
Yeah, good.
And now teaching.
Very good. What else? What do you think that I have to do?
Again, like I just said, practice is everything in golf. Yeah, practice everything and having clear ideas of how shots are formed in terms of body position, in terms of movement, and then understanding that everybody's capabilities are different. Yeah, everybody's capabilities are different. Everybody's mobility, yeah, strengths, weaknesses. Maybe I can turn my hips a nice long way. Not everybody has that same flexibility. So it's being able to adapt.
Yes.
Adapt your coaching and your teaching to any specific person, which is really important.
Because what I'm doing, I look on the person always, and according to his gymnastic feeling way, not to create him hurt too much.
Yeah,
and
absolutely, yeah.
So I see who is in front of me and how I can take from him the maximum. But if you look now on me, if don't give me a kind of a good recommendation, try to give me real good criticism. Constructive. What if I want to develop myself a little bit more, as much as I can?
Yeah.
What do you think that I have to do? In what situation I'm now?
A big one for you is definitely increasing mobility and a little bit of flexibility. Certainly in that left hip, I think, watching you hit shots, you certainly bias to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah? And a lot of that comes from the lack of forward rotation, yeah? So if I'm hitting shots here and my hips are slow, my club face is pointing to the right, yeah? If I turn my hips, my club face is pointing to the centre, yeah? So really trying to maximise that rotation, yeah, is really important. Following that again, getting into a nice strong position and creating lag between club head and the ball, yeah, is really going to help to increase that club head speed and just, like you said to me right at the beginning, a little bit further, just a little bit more distance, yeah?
Right.
That's how we do it. Club head speed, yeah, create that lag and late with the release.
Okay.
Yeah, really late with the release there. 2 key points. Again, like I said to you, everything takes time, everything takes practice. You've got to be willing to put the work in, but a lot of your game is really good and really solid.
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you very much. You are super instructor.
My pleasure, thank you.
Good morning. What is your name?
I'm Joe Lance, I'm a level 2 PGA instructor working at Secret Valley Golf Club in Cyprus. And that's where we'll be taking part with the lesson today.
Great. So I would like to study from you everything that you know, if I can catch it, and to study how to teach. That's very important to me, to see what is my mistakes when I'm teaching.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good.